Why don't we read the Adi Lila, the spiritual masters. We'll read that part. All right. I might skip around a little bit here. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhaktivinoda, Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaur Bhaktivinoda, Om Aganati Mirandasya, Gana Gana Salakya, Chakshra Midatamina, Tasmai Sri Gurve Namaha. Jai Sri Prabhupada, Jai Jesus, Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita, Gaurahari, Sri Vasari, Gaura Bhaktivinoda, Jai Sri Sri Radha Krishna. All right. This is chapter 1 of the Adi Lila. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the feet of Nityananda Prabhu, whose secondary part is Vishnu, lying in the ocean of milk. That Kshirodakshai Vishnu is the supersoul of all living entities, and the maintainer of the universes. Seshanag is his further subpart. Lord Advaitacharya is the incarnation of Mahavishnu, whose main function is to create the cosmic world through the actions of Maya. Because he is non-different from Hari, the Supreme called Advaita, and because he propagates the cult of devotion, he is called Acharya. He is the Lord and the incarnation of the Lord's devotee. Therefore I take shelter of him. I offer my obeisances unto the Supreme Lord Krishna, who is non-different from his features as the devotee, the devotional incarnation, the devotional manifestation, the pure devotee, and the devotional energy. Glory to the all-merciful Vraja and Madan Mohan. I am lame and ill-advised, yet they are my directors, and their lotus feet are everything to me. In a temple of jewels in Vrindavan, underneath a desire tree, Sri Sri Radha and Govinda, served by their most confidential associates, sit upon the effulgent throne. I offer my humble obeisances unto them. Sri Sri Gopinath, who originated the transcendental mellow of the rasa dance, stands on the shore of Amsivat and attracts the attention of the cowherd damsels with the sound of his celebrated flute. May they all confer upon us their benediction. Glory to Sri Chaitanya Nityananda, and glory to Advaita Chandra, and all glories to the devotees of Sri Gaura. These three deities of Vrindavan, Madan Mohan, Govinda, and Gopinath, have absorbed the heart and soul of the gaudiya Vaishnava followers of Lord Caitanya. I worship their lotus feet, for they are the lords of my heart. In the beginning of this narration, simply by remembering the spiritual master, the devotees of the Lord, and the personality of Godhead, I have invoked their benedictions. Such remembrance destroys all difficulties and very easily enables one to fulfill one's own desires. The invocation involves three processes: divining the objective, offering benedictions, and offering obeisances. The first two verses offer respectful obeisances, generally and specific, to the Lord. Who is the object of worship? In the third verse, I indicate the absolute truth, who is the ultimate substance. with such a description one can visualize the supreme truth. In the fourth verse, I have invoked the benediction of the Lord upon all the world, praying to Lord Caitanya for his mercy upon all. In that verse, I have also explained the external reason for Lord Chaitanya's incarnation. But in the fifth and sixth verses, I have explained the prime reason for his advent. In these 6 verses, I have described the truth about Lord Caitanya, whereas in the next 5, I have described the glory of Lord Nityananda. The next 2 verses describe the truth of Advaita Prabhu, and the following verse describes the Panchatattva, the Lord, his plenary portion, his incarnation, his energies, and his devotees. These 14 verses, therefore, offer auspicious invocations and describe the supreme truth. I offer my obeisances unto thee, all my Vaishnava readers, as I begin to explain the intricacies of all these verses. I request all my Vaishnava readers to hear with rapt attention this narration of Sri Krishna Chaitanya as inculcated in the revealed scriptures. Lord Krishna enjoys, by manifesting himself as the spiritual masters, the devotees, the diverse energies, the incarnations, and the plenary portions. They are all 6 in one, and therefore worship the lotus feet of these 6 diversities of all the one truth by invoking their benedictions. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the spiritual masters, the devotees of the Lord's incarnations, his plenary portions, his energies, and the primeval Lord himself, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. I first offer my respectful obeisances unto the lotus feet of my initiating spiritual master and all my instructing spiritual masters. My instructing spiritual masters are Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Bhatta Raghunath, Sri Jiva Goswami. Gopal Bhatta Goswami and Sri Raghunath Das Goswami. These 6 are my instructing spiritual masters, and I therefore offer millions of respectful obeisances unto their lotus feet. There are innumerable devotees of the Lord, of whom Srivas Thakur is the foremost. I offer my respectful obeisances thousands of times to their lotus feet. Advaita Acharya is the Lord's partial incarnation, and therefore I offer my obeisances millions of times to his lotus feet. Sri Nityananda Ram is the plenary manifestation of the Lord. I have been initiated by him. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances unto his lotus feet. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the eternal potencies of the Lord, of whom Gaurahari Prabhu is foremost. Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the personality of God himself, and therefore prostrations at his lotus feet.